Shining the Light with IUMC welcomes you to another Meditate at 8.
In my personal devotional time this week, I've been looking at Peter's letters to the early church. These two letters are short gems full of hope and encouragement in the faith, written to believers exiled and dispersed from their homeland, Israel. We don't have the details of their exile, the answers to how or why or when, but Peter makes it clear he's writing them to remind them of their living hope in Jesus Christ and of the incredible inheritance promised to them if they only remain faithful. Sometimes, and we all know this, it can be hard to feel hopeful. We face challenges, setbacks, and disappointments that can leave us feeling discouraged and defeated. We all feel like exiles at some time or another. So how do we hold on to that living hope when our circumstances seem anything but hopeful? Peter gives us some clues in the first chapter of his letter. He reminds us that the trials we face are like the fire that refines gold. In other words, our struggles can have a purpose. They help us grow stronger in our faith, and they refine our character. That doesn't mean that being refined is a fun process, because it isn't. It can be painful, uncomfortable, and even frustrating. But Peter promises it will all be worth it. In verse 8, he writes that belief can fill us with an inexpressible and glorious joy. In other words, faith in Christ can, even in difficult times, fill us with a kind of joy that can't even be put into words. And in verse 13, he promises that if we keep our hope set on God's grace, we won't be disappointed. Because when Christ comes again, what will be revealed to us will be greater than anything we can imagine. So what do we do when life is difficult and we feel like we're alone, isolated, and even exiled from our faith? We hold on. We call on God for strength. We find strength from the love of other believers in our church family. We remain a part of what the church is called to be by surrounding ourselves with other believers who are also seeking to grow in faith and who encourage, support, and most of all, love one another. This, Peter says, is the good news that will endure forever. Have a blessed day.